Beanstalk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.
Well, I suppose that Jesus retreated into the deep recesses of his mind and meditate on the journey he had to take. Let's all retreat into the deep recesses of our minds and just try to relive that moment, meditate on the journey that Jesus had to take.
All you need is love. Just talking love.
Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. If I may, if I might, if I can. Once upon a passing night dream, he beheld a mystic image, bathed in blue reflection. They stood and made his song, closed his eyes to feel the thunder echo like a wave around him. Love was in this strange house, and he knew he did belong. Yes, he did belong. Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. I can. Cold it was within the marrow, waiting like the wounded sparrow, helpless and forgotten, while the radio played on. Sing your song, you fool, you dreamer. Cross the space that lies between us, cast the stones of fortune, for the journey has begun. Yes, it has begun. So you do, so you want to be giving. Say it out loud if you need to be holy. So you do, so you want to be loving. Say it out now if you need to be holier still. So it seems, or so it may be, I can't know for sure, but lately seems I'm on a journey to a place I've never been. Maybe if I had the answers, I would lay them all before you. Plainly it's a circle, one that ends and then begins and begins again. Yes, I will. Indeed, I will. If I
Giving up one's life is a very, very difficult decision to make, isn't it? But Jesus took that decision. He did so, knowing, of course, that He loves us, and without reservation, He's going to adhere to His Father's will, and He will give us His life for the salvation of mankind. And in doing so, He says, "Come, let me love you." True expression of unconditional love.
You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in spring, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. Fill up my senses, come tell me again. Come, let me love you, let me give my life to you, let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your always be with you. Come, let me love you, for her.
Good evening. Welcome to Just Talking Love.
Hi, Fabian.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm enjoying your show, you know.
Oh, thank you so much.
Very reflective.
Indeed.
But it sounds a little bit too sad.
It's a sad occasion, isn't it? Although we're supposed to be joyful.
I want to dedicate that song to you and all your staff.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. When you think of all the pain and suffering that Jesus went through, you know, it's a very sad situation. You know. So I'm sorry it's a bit sad this evening, but we're all in a reflective mood.
You want to make me cry?
No, but we've got to face up to the reality of life, you know. After all, he went through all this pain, suffering, and death for the remission of our sins. If we do understand that, and how sad it is even to think about it, then we'd do better, wouldn't it? We'll try to live our lives sharing love and caring for one another and making the world a better place. After all, that's what he died for.
That is true.
You know. So we need to taste a little bit of sadness and courage sometimes and meditate on it and try to turn our lives around. And that's what the program this evening is about. The passion, pain, suffering that Jesus went through.
That is true. And I hope that the Jamaica will be a better place just because, you know, expressing all the sadness and what God went through and what Jesus went through. And I hope that, you know,
yes.
I'm lost for words.
I know. You're hoping that people just take heed. Meditate on it and try to turn their lives around as they ought to. You know.
Okay then, Fabian.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Happy Easter, although it's tomorrow Easter, Monday.
Tomorrow's a big day. Thank you so much for calling. Share. Keep listening. Thank you.
I think I heard him say.
And now, the very, very sad part. When Jesus was in fact struggling up the hill, taking this heavy cross on which he will be crucified. And his love for his mother caused him to ask, "Take my mother home." He didn't want her to witness his death. Consequently, he asked, "Take my mother home." Then he'd think he would have died a little bit more easier if she wasn't there to witness that. Very sad indeed.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.